For anyone who has lost a loved one or a friend, one author journeyed to all over the world, and I'm talking about from Italy to Thailand, to find a collection of heartfelt stories to comfort and inspire you. Stephanie Kirz joins us to talk about Signs of Life, Love, and Other Miracles, a love story of love lost and love found in the most unusual places. Stephanie, I can't thank you enough for joining us today.
Good morning, Lisa. What fun. Boy, what a great day to be on the show with the singing and dancing and everything. I think we should be dancing.
We should be dancing. Well, that's what we love about this show is we cover so many different things, so many different topics. And today we're going to talk about your journey. Let's start with what kind of inspired you to start this whole process.
I was happily married for over 36 years. And unfortunately, my husband walked out the door and dropped dead of a heart attack. So I was just really in shock. And I couldn't sit still. I couldn't be in one place. So I started traveling. And in essence, I started looking for signs of life and love, kind of miracles that would say that he was still with me. And so when I went to Thailand, oddly, I found a little heart that was outside of a temple that had been lost. And when I got home, the heart matched exactly 2 pair of earrings that he had given me. And I thought, you know what, something's going on here. I don't know exactly what, but there's a miracle that he's still there. And so then I went to Egypt and I had a similar experience. And then I went to Wales, and that was really fun. And also in Wales, they do, they're kind of woo-woo in Wales. And so I just, I kept finding all these miracles. It was just really enlightening and inspiring.
Well, you went to Thailand, to Wales, to everywhere, but you also have a special connection to Tucson as well.
Yeah, we started coming to Tucson in 1986. And this is rodeo week.
It is.
When you put your cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here for the rodeo, and we started bicycling Mount Lemmon. And so every time I would bicycle Mount Lemmon every Tuesday, I knew that he was there, and I could just feel his presence. So it was just, it's a very special place, as you know.
Oh, absolutely. And I know along the way you kept finding these signs of your husband, but you also kind of learned a lot about the culture and how each culture deals with death. And a special trip to Mexico was really a defining moment for you.
Day of the Dead. I had no idea how important it was that what they do is they celebrate the spirits of the adults and the children coming back. I think in Tucson you do celebrate that, certainly more than in other parts of the country. But I was so surprised to learn about how miraculous that was, that they celebrate and embrace the returning spirits. And I just thought, you know what, we're kind of in the dark ages here where we don't really believe that they come back. And of course, in the cemeteries, they bring in pizza and Pepsi and some tequila and music, and they're dancing, they're having picnics on the graves. It just really, it changed my whole perspective about how we view the deceased. And so then when I came back, I started telling people that I was seeing these signs of life from my husband. And it was very, very encouraging. And I would be at a cocktail party or at a dinner party or something, and I'd say, I've kind of had these miracles happening. And they would say, right away, I have a story. And they would tell me the most amazing stories where they had heard maybe a voice, or they had seen a bird, or they'd heard their favorite song or things like that. And I said, you know what, this isn't just me. I mean, I'm not a psychic. I just started kind of sensing that my husband was there. And at one point I did even hear him telling me to get a little puppy. I don't know if you have a picture of that little...
Oh, do we have a picture of a puppy?
That darling little puppy. Oh, there she is, this little Valentine. I was at Safeway in Tucson right after Valentine's Day, very shortly after he passed. And I was feeling pretty darn miserable. And there's always balloons and flowers and cards and everything. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to get out of here. I started sobbing. I ran out the doors. And just as those electric doors opened, I heard my husband's voice say, just go get yourself a little puppy and call her Valentine. So that little Valentine, I still have her today. And I mean, I don't, somebody said, oh my God, you don't talk to dead people. No, I don't talk, you know, I just heard that. It was a miracle. And then everybody started telling me these stories, but stories that they were afraid to tell other people because people don't want to talk about this.
Right.
They're going to think you're sort of weird.
Oh, no. And I'm so glad that you took all of this, your travels, your journey, and everything, and put it in this book. Stephanie, I'm going to tell everybody where they can find the book, and it'll definitely help somebody through their own journey.
I hope so.
I want to thank you so much for stopping in with us today.
Thank you, Lisa.
So as we were saying, you can get your own copy of Signs of Life, Love, and Other Miracles by visiting StephanieKirz.com. And actually, Heather